In the world of the Transformers, Optimus Prime valiantly leads the Autobots against the tyranny of the evil Decepticons.
You can't stop me! You're old, Megatron. Yesterday's model, ready for the scrap heap!
However, during the Beast era, a new hero emerged to lead the descendants of the Autobots, the Maximals.
Do it! Maximize!
Built strong like King Kong with a sensible approach is the Maximal leader, Optimus Primal.
Look who's back, and feeling pride.
I'd like to thank my patrons and my channel members for your continued support. Consider becoming one, or purchase a merch. Links are in the description below. If you're looking for a personalized message from your favorite celebrity or creator, such as the legendary Gary Chalk, be sure to check out Cameo.com. As mentioned in my Beast Wars series retrospective, Hasbro passed the brand to their newly acquired Kenner division to help save the Transformers franchise from being completely shelved. Approaching the series differently, Kenner departed from the classic cars and trucks by having Transformers convert into animals, dinosaurs, and insects in 1996 as Beast Wars.
But there's more to Cheetor than meets the eye. Under the skin lurks a robot within.
The first wave of Beast Wars figures came with a packed-in comic book that suggested that Optimus and Megatron were in fact their original G1 counterparts that upgraded themselves with a biogenetic morphing process into beast forms. Leading their respective factions, Optimus Prime, now Optimus Primal, and his heroic Maximals face the forces of Megatron and his Predacons. The first figure of Optimus Primal was a smaller, basic class figure that transformed into a bat. Sold in a 2-pack with a crocodile Megatron, Primal's robot mode was based on the Azrael version of Batman, since Kenner at the time had the license for Batman figures. The larger Ultra-class figure of Optimus Primal transformed into a gorilla. In addition to a monstrous beast mask over an Optimus Prime-styled face, the figure featured a King Kong-like chest-beating action. The backstory from the initial pack-in comics was subsequently ignored for the Beast Wars cartoon. Instead, the Maximals and Predacons were the descendants of the Autobots and Decepticons, whose present day was hundreds of years in the future. Optimus Primal was now a new individual who was named after his ancestor and given the assignment as captain of the Maximal exploration ship, the Axelon. After Megatron and a crew of Predacons had stolen an ancient relic known as the Golden Disc, the Axelon pursued them with their transwarp drive across space and time, crash landing on prehistoric Earth. Both the Maximals and Predacons soon took on beast forms to protect them from the planet's abundance of energon. Optimus Primal took on the alternate form of a gorilla.
Danger, energon surge. Return to beast mode or stasis lock is imminent.
Leading his ragtag bunch of Maximals, Primal faced off against Megatron and the Predacons as the Beast Wars began. Voiced by Gary Chalk, Optimus Primal was selfless and loyal to his crew despite constantly having to deal with their banter.
Be honest? No. But their squabbling has caused problems before. They'll either learn to work together or they'll destroy each other.
This included the pessimistic Rat Trap,
I will not give an order I would not be willing to do myself!
the Predacon-turned-Maximal Dinobot, and the young and impulsive Cheetor, whom Primal acted like a father figure to.
And you did end up saving the day, but be warned, if you ever pull a stunt like that again, I'll have your tail in a sling.
His frustrations were often expressed with his signature catchphrase.
Well, that's just Prime.
However, Primal would often find unorthodox solutions to the many problems he and the Maximals would face.
You don't know, that was crazy.
Sometimes crazy works.
When the alien race known as the Vok decided to destroy all life on Earth, using a second moon they created, Optimus Primal chose to fly a stasis pod equipped with the Axelon's transwarp cell to use as an explosive to destroy it. Little did he know that Megatron had hacked into the pod, preventing Optimus Primal from escaping as he was killed in the explosion. However, the transwarp energy opened up a hole in space and time, allowing Rhinox to retrieve Primal's spark and implant it into a blank protoform.
Well, that's just Prime.
In his new transmetal body, Optimus Primal gained more firepower, and his gorilla mode utilized the ability to fly through the air with a built-in surfboard. Continuing the battles against the Predacons, Megatron's real reason for stealing the Golden Disc was revealed, as he entered the Ark and nearly killed Optimus Prime.
That's just Prime.
Oh, what's left of him anyway?
To save him, Optimus Primal moved Prime's spark into his own body. This caused Primal to be upgraded into a much larger and powerful new body. Dubbed as Optimal Optimus by Megatron,
Ah, I see we have a new Optimal Optimus to deal with.
Primal was equipped with a jet mode and a truck mode in addition to his gorilla and robot modes.
Stay close, Maximum. It's time to transform and roll out.
As the Beast Wars continued, the Maximals strived to defend the Ark until Megatron was finally defeated, as they traveled back to Cybertron. However, in the sequel series, Beast Machines, it was soon learned that Megatron had escaped prior to the Maximals' return, and he fully conquered the planet. Primal soon led the Maximals to Cybertron's core, where the Oracle supercomputer upgraded them into new techno-organic forms. In this new body, Optimus Primal could absorb laser fire in his forearms and fire it back at Megatron's army of Viacons. Believing he was on a spiritual mission from the Oracle,
The seeds of the future lie buried in the past.
Optimus Primal fanatically led the Maximals on a mission to turn Cybertron from a metal world into an organic one. This made his fellow Maximals question his leadership, which led to Cheetor assuming command.
You've left me no choice. I'm taking over.
However, in the quest to defeat Megatron, Optimus Primal learned that the Oracle was actually looking to bring balance to both the organic and the technological.
What starts in simplicity must grow in simplicity. We must not forget this.
To achieve this goal, Optimus Primal fought valiantly against Megatron, who had taken on a beast modeless Optimal Optimus body until they were both plunged into the core of Cybertron. As both of their sparks were sacrificed, the planet was transformed into a techno-organic paradise.
Optimus finally achieved his mission.
The first Beast Machines Optimus Primal toy was based on his concept art with translucent plastic meant to represent the figure transforming. His second figure more closely resembled him with a bit of a garish orange color scheme. It also featured a blast punch gimmick with a firing missile. His third figure, Air Attack Optimus Primal, was much larger and featured lights and sounds.
Maximize! The seeds of the future lie buried in the past.
It was initially cancelled during Beast Machines, but was later released for the Robots in Disguise toy line in 2002. His on-package bio claimed that he somehow returned from the future, using his skills to counsel the Robots in Disguise version of Optimus Prime. In the years since the Beast era, stories of Optimus Primal's return were told in several splinter timelines, in addition to new toys. As part of 2003's Transformers Universe toy line, Optimus Primal's first gorilla toy was released in a new color scheme. As told in the BotCon exclusive Universe comic, set some time after Beast Machines, Unicron had been abducting Transformers from various timelines to fight against each other, giving him the power to return. To stop this threat and lead the Transformers against evil, Primus revived Optimus Primal and sent him within the bowels of Unicron. The radiation altered Primal's colors as he battled against Unicron's forces and freed as many as he could. In 2006, Optimus Primal received a new figure to celebrate Beast Wars' 10th anniversary. Originally meant to fit in with Transformers Cybertron, the figure came with a hoverboard that could fire missiles when activated by its packed-in Jungle Planet Cyberkey. According to his Transformers Collectors Club bio, Primus had cleansed Optimus Primal from Unicron's radiation by reformatting him into a new body, and gave him the Matrix of Purification to cleanse other Transformers from Unicron as well. As such, he continued his quest to return others back to their respective universes. Within that same year, a BotCon exclusive retool of Cybertron Crumple Zone was released as Optimus Primal prior to the events of Beast Wars, with the tie-in comic detailing the events of the theft of the Golden Disc. In the Japanese continuity, Optimus Primal made a guest appearance in the 1998 theatrical film set within the Beast Wars second anime. Using an alien time machine, Primal was brought into the far future and teamed up with Lio Convoy. With each of them using the power of their own Energon Matrix, Primal became Burning Convoy as the two commanders used their powers to defeat Majin Zarak. To go along with the Japanese exclusive Robot Masters toy line in 2004, Optimus Primal once again was sent across time to team up with Optimus Prime, Starsaber, and Lio Convoy to stop the threats of Starscream and two different Megatrons. In 2006, Optimus Primal's original Gorilla toy was released in a 2-pack with Megatron with more cartoon-accurate heads. The tie-in Japanese exclusive prose story, Beast Wars Reborn, told how the two were revived after the events of Beast Machines by Logos Prime, one of the original 13. Bringing them into the world of the Unicron trilogy, Logos Prime had Primal and Megatron compete over which one of them would inherit his powers. In a Splinter timeline, another version of Optimus Primal became part of an interdimensional team that defended space and time known as the Protectors. It was this version that heroically took over the body of Nemesis Prime, and used the powers of the Alternity to splinter the world of Binaltech into its own universe. Optimus Primal was also seen in various video games, including the Beast Wars games, Earth Wars, and Forged to Fight. However, later versions of Optimus Primal separated themselves from the Beast Wars cartoon. Although only Black Arachnia and Waspinator appeared in Transformers Animated, a small group of animals were present as an almost cameo of the Maximals. In Takara's Zany Legends gag manga, Optimus Primal was the president of the Axelon Trading Company. Dealing with the day-to-day antics of his employees, he did his best to take care of his son, Optimus Minor. In a major departure for the character, the IDW comics reimagined the Maximals as prehistoric warriors named after their master, Liege Maximo. Among them was Optimus Primal. Seen as nothing more than animals for their beast modes, they were vicious enforcers of Onyx Prime, though they eventually became part of the army of Unicron. In Transformers Rescue Bots, an Optimus Prime toy that transformed into a T-Rex was released under the name Optimus Primal. While he himself did gain the ability to take this form as an additional alt mode in the Rescue Bots cartoon, Optimus Prime was simply referred to as a Dinobot. Throughout the years, several new toys of Optimus Primal have been released. This included his titanium figure in 2006 based on his optimal form, a few re-releases of his 10th anniversary and Robot Masters toys, a Platinum Edition Year of the Monkey release of his Air Attack figure, and even receiving the Masterpiece treatment in 2016. In that same year, an eHobby exclusive retool of Titan's Return Mindwipe released a version of Optimus Primal in his bat form as a new character named Convobat. In 2017, Hasbro ran a fan poll asking who should be the next Prime, as a new figure of them would be made for the Power of the Primes toy line the following year. Winning the fan vote, this Evolution Optimal Optimus saw a deluxe-scaled robot based on Optimus Primal's original gorilla form. Transforming into a small transport ship, the larger leader-class gorilla could ride on top, similar to his original Transmetal form. Combining both figures allowed Optimus Primal to have his jet mode, in addition to his optimal robot mode. As seen in the Power of the Primes cartoon, Optimus Primal was the latest guardian of the Requiem Blaster, an ancient relic safeguarded by the original 13 Primes. Voiced by Ron Perlman, Optimus Primal was untrusting of all who entered his vault.
This is your final warning. Be gone or die.
However, when the fallen Prime, Megatronus, stole the Requiem Blaster along with other Cybertronian relics, Primal teamed up with Megatron, Windblade, Grimlock, and Perceptor to take it back. Battling against both Megatronus and a Unicron-possessed Hot Rod, Optimus Primal was chosen by the Matrix of Leadership to become the next Prime, taking on the name Optimal Optimus.
I am now the Optimal Optimus.
After defeating the villains, Optimal Optimus took on leadership of Cybertron, with Optimus Prime taking on the role of his advisor.
My destiny is to lead our kind to an age of peace and glory.
His Power of the Primes figure was also recolored as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, complete with the Throne of the Primes. To celebrate Beast Wars' 25th anniversary, a new Optimus Primal figure was released for the War for Cybertron Trilogy's Kingdom toy line. In addition, IDW featured its own Beast Wars comic telling its own version of the story. As Optimus Primal led the Maximals against the Predacons, a new Maximal based on his bat form was added to the main cast, named Nyx. Primal did his best against Megatron's might until both factions had to face off against other Cybertronians controlled by the Vok. Optimus Primal also made an appearance in the Kingdom animated series on Netflix. In this series, the Maximals and Predacons were born on a Cybertron that had died when the Allspark was not returned to the planet, as they lived in fear of the Unicron-controlled Galvatron and Nemesis Prime. Like the original Beast Wars series, Primal led the Maximals in pursuit of the Predacons to prehistoric Earth. When the Ark and the Nemesis crash-landed on Earth as well, Primal and the Maximals boarded the Ark, meeting up with the Autobots. Voiced by Justin Pierce, Optimus Primal was untrusting of the Autobots, considering whom Prime would have become in the future.
Prove you are a Prime. Show me the Matrix.
However, the Maximals and Autobots settled their differences, retrieved the Allspark, and returned it to Cybertron. After the battles were over, Primal and the Maximals lived on Cybertron with the Autobots. Optimus Primal and the Maximals made their big screen debut in 2023 for Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Ron Perlman reprised his role as Optimus Primal,
But Ape-Link, we can fight.
as he became the new leader when Scourge murdered Ape-Link. Escaping their homeworld as Unicron consumed it, the Maximals came to Earth using the Transwarp Key and hid in Peru for centuries. After meeting up with Optimus Prime and the Autobots,
Optimus Primal? Named after you, the legendary warrior of Cybertron.
Primal showed them that the humans could be trusted to help them in the fight against Unicron. The Autobots and Maximals then teamed up to defeat Scourge and the Terracons and saved Earth from Unicron.
Till all are one.
In addition to the numerous toys of the Rise of the Beast version of the character, Optimus Primal's Kingdom toy was re-released in Japan in his Burning Convoy colors, and for their Beast Wars Again subline in cartoon-accurate colors in 2023. Despite sometimes living in the shadow of Optimus Prime, with some fans decrying things like truck, not monkey,
Just no pleasing some people.
Optimus Primal has been able to distinguish himself on his own in the Transformers franchise. Thinking outside of the box, he's been able to swing into action as he led the Maximals with his bravery and pragmatism. He was also part of the reason I took on the name RodimusPrimal.
There he is, my little guy.
There he is, my little guy.
As such, Optimus Primal is among the greatest of Cybertron, even if he's not one to give lengthy speeches.
Oh, well, come on, let's have it. The usual destiny and honor speech.
Speech this.
Hi everyone, Gary Chalk here. I hope you've enjoyed this retrospective video covering the history of Optimus Primal, made by my good friend Rodimus Primal. Now thank you all you wonderful Transformers fans out there. And check out the Primal Parodies YouTube channel for annual holiday songs performed by me, Optimus Primal, and written by Candace Santora. Until next time, till all are one. Maximize! Have a great one. Oh, as you can see, I'm doing a Christmas movie, and this is my Christmas onesie.